Hello, this is Teacher Maya once again para sa isa na namang topic sa Grade 9 Mathematics. And this is the first method in solving quadratic equation, and this is by extracting the square root. So tandaan that if we are going to solve equations or quadratic equations by extracting the square root, the equation should be written in the form x squared is equal to k, where k is the constant term. Okay, so our first example is the equation x squared is equal to 169. So this equation is already written in the form x squared is equal to k. So our constant term here is 169. So, ang gagawin nyo na lang is extract the square roots on both sides of the equation. So, we have square root of x squared equal to positive negative square root of 169. So, the square root of x squared now is x. Then, we have positive negative square root of 169 is 13. Okay? So, paanong 13 ito? Just multiply this by itself. So, 13 multiplied by 13 is 169. Okay? Our second example is the equation x squared minus 25 equal to 0. So, ito namang equation na to is not written in the form x squared equal to k. So, ang gagawin lang natin is write this equation in this form. Okay? So, ang gagawin lang natin is ilipat si 25 or negative 25 sa right side of the equation. So, the equation will become x squared is equal to 25. So, ngayon, it is already in this form. So, ang gagawin na lang is extract the square roots on both sides of the equation. So, the square root of x squared is x. Then, we have positive, negative square root of 25 is 5. So, the value of x now is positive or negative 5. Naintindihan? Our next example is the equation for x squared minus 100 equal to 0. So, ito ay merong two ways para ma-solve. So, first is just follow this form. So, ilipat natin si 100 sa right side ng equation. So, we have now for x squared then equal to 100. Then, after that, extract the square roots on both sides. So, we have square root of 4x squared then equal to positive negative square root of 100. Then, extract the square root. So, the square root of 4x squared is 2x. Then, equal to positive negative square root of 100 is 10. Then, since the coefficient of x is greater than 1, so kailangang maging 1 yan. So, that is by dividing both sides of the equation by 2. So that the coefficient of x will become 1. So, 2 divided by 2 is 1. Then, we have x now is equal to 10 divided by 2 is 5. So, we have now x is equal to positive or negative 5. Then, yung second naman is, we have 4x squared equal to 100. So, ang gagawin naman natin dito is, divide agad natin both sides of the equation by the coefficient of x squared. And that is 4. So, divide 4 by 4. We have now 1, then x squared. Then, equal to 100 divided by 4 is 25. So, this is now written in this form. So, extract the square root. So, x squared then equal to positive negative square root of 25. Then, the square root of x squared is x, then equal to positive negative square root of 25 is 5. Ayan. So, kahit magkaiba yung ginamit nating methods, the answers are still the same. Okay? Our fourth example is the equation 3x squared minus 150 equal to 0. So, ang unang gagawin is to rewrite this equation in the form x squared equal to k. So, ang gagawin lang natin is ilipat si 150 sa right side of the equation. So, we have now 3x squared then equal to 150. Ngayon, tingnan niyo yung coefficient ng x squared. It is 3. So, dapat ay gawin nating 1 yan. So, that is by dividing both sides by 3. So that the coefficient of x squared will become 1. So, we have now 1x squared or x squared then equal to, divide 150 by 3. The answer is 50. So, now, x squared is equal to 50 is written in this form. So, ang gagawin na lang natin is extract the square roots on both sides of the equation. So, we have, here, square root of x squared is equal to positive negative square root of 50. Ngayon, ang 50 ba ay perfect square? Hindi. So, kapag hindi perfect square yan at pwede pa natin siyang i-factor, then i-factor natin. So, look for the factors of 50 na dapat yung isa ay perfect square. So, ano ba yung mga factors ng 50? Siyempre, we have 50 and 1. What else? We have 10 multiplied by 5. Another is 25 multiplied by 2. So, alin sa tatlong ito ang may nakikita kayong perfect square? Okay, so we have here 25 and 2. Okay, so right? So, pwede na natin kunin ang square root of x squared, that is x, then equal to positive negative square root of 50 is 25 multiplied by 2. Now, we have x is equal to positive negative square root of 25 is 5, then square root of 2. So, meron tayong dalawang irrational number dito, no? We have positive 5 square root of 2, then negative 5 square root of 2. So, yan yung dalawang values of x. For our fifth example, we have the equation x squared plus 64 equal to 100. So, dapat lahat ng constant ay nasa right side ng equation. So, maiiwan sa left ang x squared, then we have 100. Then, pag nilipat natin si 64 sa right, magiging negative 64 na siya. So, we have x squared is equal to 100 minus 64 is 36. So, ngayon, it is now written in this form. So, extract the square roots on both sides of the equation. Ayan. So, we have square root of x squared is x, then equal to positive negative square root of 36 is 6. So, x now is either positive 6 or negative 6. Okay? For our last example for today's topic, solving quadratic equation by extracting the square root, we have the equation square of x minus 5 minus 9 equal to 0. So, syempre, the equation must be written in this form. So, ilipat natin si 9 sa right side of the equation. So, sa left, we have x minus 5. Then, this is raised to the second power. Then, equal to positive 9. And, we have here a square of binomial. So, meaning, pwede natin kunin ang kanyang square root. So, extract the square root on both sides of the equation. We have now x minus 5, then equal to positive negative square root of 9. Then, the square of x minus 5 is x minus 5, then equal to positive negative square root of 9 is 3. Then, lipat natin si 5 sa right side of the equation. We have now x is equal to positive 5 plus or minus 3. So, we have now x positive. We will use plus 3 or positive 3. So, 5 plus 3 is equal to 8. Then, the second one, x negative. So, 5 minus 3 is equal to 2. So, the values of x now are 8 and positive 2. Okay. So, that's all for today's video. Sa mga hindi pa nakapag-subscribe, please mag-subscribe na kayo and click the notification bell para makita nyo or malaman nyo if meron tayong bagong video. Thanks for watching!